Sure. So opportunity zones were originally passed under President Trump's first term, and they, I believe, were the only consensus bill passed during his first term. And what it did was it created over 800 census tracts around the country to drive investment into those tracts. So if you invested capital gains money, either by buying a piece of real estate and then developing something from the ground up, or buying and investing in a rehab project where you were significantly improving the property, you could get tax deferment on your capital gains tax, as well as tax-free appreciation on the real estate. This also created opportunities to found and start businesses in the opportunity zones that you could also exit in the future tax-free. The minimum hold period for the full tax-free benefit was 10 years, but it could have been up to 30 years.
So let's take it a little deeper for somebody who might be a part of one of these IPOs. They've accumulated stock over the years, and the company has their public event. Walk them through if they are interested in getting a close to absolutely passive investment with a high credit tenant that provides them long-term cash flow, the mechanics and how they would use a captive opportunity zone fund to acquire some of that real estate.
Sure. So there's two different ways to do an opportunity zone fund. The first is you invest with a third party. The downside to that is if you don't have enough capital to buy your own property, you can go into one of those deals, but there are often high fees that reduce your return, and you have less flexibility because you're at the mercy of the fund operator on when the property is sold. In a captive fund, you set up your own fund and you acquire your own properties that you control and own 100%. And so there are a few benefits. If you're going to be in Opportunity Zone 2.0, there is some deferral on time of your tax payment. But the best part is tax-free appreciation. So you will get a passive, well, can't be fully passive, but a mostly passive property with a credit tenant operating in there, and you're just the landlord. We call it we used to call it mailbox money. I think now it's going to be called auto deposit money because there are no physical checks sent anymore in this day and age from most of the tenants. But you're getting a high credit tenant paying you, somewhere usually between 5 and 6% return on your equity capital annually. It is very low risk. It is very low maintenance, very low operations, any requirements on your part. And, Centennial also has a property management company that they work with that for a minimal fee will take care of those very, very small requirements. And you can find in different parts of the country the kind of tenant you're looking for, the kind of property you're looking for. We can even do certain things to benefit you, like finding a place where you travel often to visit family, or if you have a second home, because there are other tax benefits associated with doing that as well.